Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome to another MTGA NerdPhil video. We are doing some more Strixhaven Standard. I'm really excited for the D&D set as Strixhaven comes a little bit closer to a close, and we've seen the championships and some crazy decks. And today we're gonna try something. But we're gonna challenge ourselves a little today. We're gonna be playing a card that had a lot of hype because I'm sure it does great in Commander. But it's hard to pull off. It's a hard deck to pull off, and we're gonna try it today. This is the deck I actually made with one of my followers on Twitch. So if you want to catch me live, throw out some suggestions for some videos, with your kind of input. You can follow me live on Twitch. But also while you're here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, all that good stuff. Have an easier time finding me in the future. We're on our way to 300 subs. Been doing this for quite some time now. And we're going strong as ever. So I would really appreciate it if you are new to, or maybe you've seen me a couple times, just hit the buttons. You know what to do. So what are we playing today? We're playing some Double Vision. That's right. Crazy enchantment, 5 mana. But when we cast it, we get to double a lot of things that we're doing. So that's pretty cool. So let me show you what the cards we're working with. So we got 3 ops. I love the new art, of course, the Japanese alternate art. Really beautiful. I think it's a good card. It helps us find what we're looking for. And there's a couple of things that we might be looking for depending on the meta. We got Frostbite. We are playing Snowland, so this will be super helpful there. Good removal. Expressive Iteration. Good card to kind of search for a land that we might want to play. And get a card, strong explosive card that we want to play later on. So it's a really good way of getting some deck selection. We got Brazen Borrower and Bone Crusher Giant, good cards in this deck. Adventure cards have always been solid, a nice addition to Standard. Be a shame to see them go. I think a lot of decks will lose their flexibility like this one, but we're going to play them as long as we can. Storm's Wrath for the board wipe, very good. Also hits Planeswalkers, which is nice. We are playing Prismari for a ramp, and it's also a decent aggressive card. Double Vision, as we've mentioned. Auron's Epiphany, because, I mean, we all know this is a good card. Magma Opus can be used early on to get us a treasure token, but also the 8 mana spell is pretty strong as well, and of course pretty busted with Double Vision. And then we got 2 Shadow Scroll Smashings, 5 Islands, 8 Mountains, 4 Pathways, 2 Temple of Epiphanies. I am not going to spend wildcards to make them the same, and 4 Fabled Passage. So let's go ahead and bring this straight into the standard rank ladder. So season reset, and I was on vacation, as most of you guys know. So we got a bit of a climbing to do, but again, you can follow me on Twitch. I'll be playing Karuga Ultimatum, probably one of the best decks to climb the standard rank ladder with if that's what you're looking to do. Can catch me playing that deck pretty frequently, but I'll also be drafting as well. For those who like limited. I actually love the limited environment. That's kind of my thing. I have not seen a Garuda deck in quite some time. I kind of want to play a Garuda deck all of a sudden. I haven't done that in my recent videos, so thank you, Mr. Icaros, for the inspiration. So he's looking at my land. He's like trying to calculate what the heck I'm trying to do. Okay, got some ramp going. Can't hate that, right? Okay, so we can actually get Double Vision going at some point, which is nice. Ooh, wow, that's a card. I have Implaceable Earth. Okay. Okay, I'm not really sure what to quite expect. But we can trade here if need be, so that's pretty nice. Maybe this is a deck I just don't know about. Maybe it hit Reddit recently. So they have 5 mana this turn. It's pretty important. So a lot of blink effects it looks like is going on. This is really cool, actually. So it's some sort of blink effect. He's telling me he's big braining me. And, he might be onto something. He might be onto something. Just might be. Just might be. Okay, so a couple options here. We can attack with Bone Crusher. We can play Prismari. If we don't draw a land, I think I'm going to lean a little bit closer to playing the Prismari just to get the ramp going. Let's go ahead and attack. Totally okay with attacking. I'm happy with the trade. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. And then we'll play the Prismari himself. And then we can cast Double Vision next turn, which is pretty nice. I would like to draw a land, that way we can keep all our mana, and then also play Frostbite, because we can use this for instants and sorceries, so that would be great. It'd be pretty good with what we got going on. So lots of ramps still happening here. Alrighty. Got Thassa here. Alright. Okay, so this is a blink. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this now then. Just get the combo piece off while we can. I've not seen the Thassa deck in quite some time. I kind of want to cast Double Vision. I just don't know if it does anything quite yet. What I can do is this. Well, we can wait. I'm going to go ahead and opt now. I don't need a Frostbite. I don't think that's particularly helpful. Okay. So I think it was right to kind of hold off a little bit. Just because we haven't been able to draw our 5th land. So far, I would say we're doing pretty good, honestly. I think we're doing alright. Okay, so I think I can bounce this before the fight happens, to my knowledge. And it's actually pretty important, because Thassa will just allow it to keep blinking, so that's no good. Oh no! 1 mana short. See? 1 mana short of everything, right? Just always a mana short. Okay. That being said, it's probably worth it to play the Double Vision now. Just tapped out. I have Storm's Wrath. I'm gonna take a beating, but we've been mana screwed for quite some time, and we could have been doing great had we drawn a land to get us out of that situation, but I don't know what he's doing. I think he's messing with me. Does he want me to say hello? What's going on here? Oh, and I forgot Kogla has that ability. So this game is theirs by the long run. Yeah, we were just missing the mana to kind of do what we needed to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, definitely can't win with 4 lands. It's a bit of a shame because I think we might have had a chance had we just drawn that 5th land that we were looking for, but it's okay too. Don't. I mean, again, this is a little bit of a janky deck, so. But I want to try that deck now, the Garuda deck. Thassa. I've not seen Thassa in quite some time either, so that's pretty cool. Been inspired. Thank you, Icarus. You've just made me a better monster. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep this. Pretty good start overall. I may just start off with a mountain just in case. He's playing a Lurus deck, so rogues coming in for sure. 100%, no doubt about it. Okay. I want this? Not particular. Although maybe it would have been worth keeping just because they were playing rogues. Not quite sure. Could be mono... Oh, it's mono black. Okay, I was a little wrong. I'm going to go ahead and remove 1. I know what you guys are saying. We can reanimate it. We'll be okay. We have a Brazen Borrow. We actually have 2 now, which is fantastic. I should have actually played the Pathway for blue, so that was a bit of a mistake. Might cost me, but not too much, I would think. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and opt here. I don't think I need 3 Brazen Borrowers, but that's actually a great card. So what do I want to put in my hand? Definitely want to put the Crusher in my hand. Put Opt in my library. play this guy, which is fantastic. Yeah, still gives us options. I do expect the Lurrus to come in here, which is great because now I don't have to worry about the Lurrus anymore. And I'm not worried about the hello. I don't have to worry about the Lurrus ability once this resolves, because I can just blink it away with a Brazen Bar. So we're doing pretty good here against a Mono Black reanimation type deck. Oh. Oh. I don't feel comfortable taking 5 though. Oh, it's so tempting, guys. It's so tempting. But I just don't feel that comfortable taking 5. It's best to slow them down as much as we can. And we can still play it next turn. So I think we're doing alright. Okay, we have another Lurrus coming in. Menace Death Touch, certainly a little frightening. I see. Okay. So now our creatures are a little bit more susceptible. I'm gonna play the Double Vision here. I think we're in a good position. It might have been worth it to play it last turn and just take the 5, but we're still taking less damage overall. If he decides to get aggressive with the snow lands, that's fine. Okay, so he wants to create the... He should have attacked first, but... works for me. I saved myself a point of damage due to the opponent's mistake, so I will take it. I think that worked out great. Opponent's getting really aggressive here. Makes sense. They're in a good position to do so. Ooh, Prismari's pretty solid. So first off, I will play Prismari. And then we get to bounce 2 stuff. And then bounce that one. So we're doing pretty good, I would say. I'm more than happy to trade with the land, honestly, just to slow down the aggression. We've already got what we wanted from Prismari, so I think we're doing alright. He's tapping his mana. He's trying to tap it correctly, which makes sense. Okay, and then another one. It's actually fine. I'm not worried. We do have... And keep in mind that, you know, this is all contingent on Lurrus surviving. Which I don't think it will for long. Get another Prismari here, which is fantastic. Yeah, next turn's going to be great, guys. We get to Auron's Epiphany with the Double Vision. So this is the dream that we're looking for. This is the dream play right here. We can maybe even get a Magnus Opus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can actually get a Magnus Opus out too, which is fantastic. I'm actually more than happy to trade here. Prismari's done his... Oh, well, I need him around actually for the Opus. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to take the 3 here. Although I could do it. Well, let's just take it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but oh, nice. Okay. So actually, we get to play Auron's Epiphany and then do the Magnus Opus. So this is going to be great. Play the Auron's Epiphany. Get to do it twice, which is whew. Oh, it feels great. So I get an extra turn. Yeah, let me Frostbite here. Copying that. Remove your stuff. Oh man, this is fantastic. This is the dream right here, guys. So actually, we want to play our Brazen Bars as well. In turn, we get our extra turn. So first off, we're gonna Magnus Opus. 4 damage there. Tap that and that. Nope. And we get to copy it. Tap that. I don't care what I'm really tapping. Whew. This is the stuff of dreams and legends. He's letting us do his too, which is great. And we'll pass the turn. We'll hold up the Bone Crusher Giant just in case something crazy happens. Because we get to do 4 damage with it. So this is... We pulled it off, guys. We did it. Honestly, we can end the video right here. I don't even care who wins or loses. We did it. We did Double Vision with Auron's Epiphany with Magma Opus in the same game. Sure. That's fine. Surely he knows his time is up. He's trying, though. I do applaud that. That's actually pretty important. And if he got a land... Well, Skyclave Shade does not become a blocker, but still an aggressive card nonetheless. I actually really like Skyclave Shade. It's great on the early turns, and it has value mid-game. Late game, it does tether off a little bit, but having value that didn't exist before is still pretty great. Alright. Woohoo! We had another Auron's Epiphany in hand too. That was great. That was fantastic. Should we get in for one more? I could end on a high, but we'll get in for one more. Just because, like, I don't want you to think this is gonna happen all the time. I mean, this is a fun deck. It's meant to do fun stuff and get that. That's the dream. That's the game, you guys. That's the game that we live for. By the way, if you're still here, not subscribed, I'm gonna ask you to do so. Really would help me out with the algorithm and however that thing works. But yeah, again, I make sure that we're gonna keep this for sure. I make sure that I'm both YouTube and a Twitcher, so I don't just throw my Twitch stuff into YouTube videos. Maybe that'll come down later, but I really want to give the time that a YouTube video deserves. I would think, but that's just my opinion. You know, I think giving you guys best quality content is important. So, the turn 2 is going to be pretty solid. We can create a treasure token. You actually want to play this turn 3 because you want to find the land. You want to exile the land to play it. But if you play it turn 2, you exile the land, you can't play it because you already played the land for turn. So it's really important that you understand that kind of interaction with expressive iteration. It's like really easily forgettable, right? It's like, oh, I can play it from exile, but if you already played your land per turn, it's not quite how it works. Ugh, mono white. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough, guys. Not gonna lie, this is certainly gonna be a little rough. So let's see what we can do here. Storm's Wrath is actually gonna be super helpful in this instance, as long as they're not getting crazy amount of +1/+1 counters. So we're gonna do our best to slow them down as much as we can. Okay. So Heliod is not out yet, so we can wait. I can take the 1. I'm actually gonna op here. I want to find that land. Well, we don't need to find the land, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it anyway because I want to make sure I'm getting my curve. So far so good. So I'm gonna play the iteration. I'm gonna take a little bit more damage, but it's not gonna be a whole lot. So Storm's Wrath number 2 is great. And then we get the Fatal Passage. So I think we're doing a really good job so far, actually. Storm's Wrath is going to hurt them a lot. And we also have Brazen Bar to kind of bounce any effects that may or may not happen. I do expect the Heliod this turn, because they get to put the counters on the creatures, but could be Linda Queen as well. Oh, I did not suspect that. Okay. Okay, so we're getting a little flooded. I'm going to be even more patient. I know some of you guys like, pop the Storm's Wrath, you have 2 of them. I want to blow them out as much as I can. So I'm actually going to foretell here. because we have enough mana in hand. We can even bounce something if need be, if it comes down to that. I don't want to bounce quite yet. I may even discard the Magma Opus for the mana. I'm just waiting as much as I can. I want to blow them out as hard as I can. I want to get maximum value from the Stormwrath number 1, and we can still blow out the Angel. I know I'm taking damage, but this is how control, like, this is control player style. Like, I've kind of learned a lot. Okay, is it protection? Okay, so maybe. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll try to bait out the bounty. Let's see if he'll take the bait. I feel like he will. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. We got the bait out. This is going to be super important. I do lose a Brazen Bar. That is a bit of a blowout, but they're going to lose so much more in this process, guys. So check this out. Boom. Storm's Wrath. Seal entire board. We're on track. We have a Frostbite in hand to do 3 with damage. We're doing great. So what am I looking for? Definitely a double vision would be fantastic right now. I'm willing to take even more damage just to get that Auron's Epiphany with double vision. I think that'd be really, really solid. I think it might be worth it to even prop this Frostbite right now just to get rid of that Alseid, because... Oh, interesting. Okay, Sword of the Realms. Sure, that's a card. I'm going to wait to see if he goes to equip. Pays all his mana. Sure does. Don't want it to equip quite yet. Ask and you shall receive, huh? This is great, guys. We're doing great. Gonna Auron's Epiphany probably. Kind of depends. Sure. I don't really care about that. So it goes back to its hand, right? Yeah. I don't have a way to destroy artifacts to my knowledge. I do have a way of making them pay mana again, but... who am I kidding? Get 2 extra turns. How can we say no to that? Definitely the Prismari. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bounce while we have the mana. I know it gives him Halvar, but I'm not worried about Halvar. Whew. What a draw. More protection. Alright, I think we're in control here. We have a bunch of flyers. We have more control with Brazen Bar. We can actually do both Brazen Bars, which is fantastic. I think this game is ours. Double Vision, Auron's Epiphany, good combo. Again, don't expect this to happen every round, guys. I'm just being honest with you. I think that's why the opt is super important. Oh, Skyclaves. Okay. So, once again, we just bounce everything that they play. Because it makes them spend their mana too, which is pretty huge. Our Brazen Bar. And they scoop, so we beat Mono White with double vision. It's great when you get it out. I mean, there are games where you might not even see a single one. They might be all stacked at the bottom. So, again, a bit of a randomizer thing to worry about as well. But I think that was great. I think I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun watching me. Again, I do wacky stuff every now and then I get into my serious mode. But again, you can catch me doing all of this on Twitch. Again, I do a variety of things, but MTG is Mondays and Tuesdays. So, yeah, pop on by, the descriptions right there. Comment below what you thought the favorite part was, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. My goal is to, of course, reach 4 digits of subscribers, but our current goal is 300. We're really close. We really appreciate all the help. So, thank you all so much for that. So, right now, top YouTube showing my video of my most recent upload. And right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically like. Go ahead, check those videos out. Explore the channel. Helps out with the algorithm. All that good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. See you for the next NerdPhil.